So how does the WF-1000XM3 earbuds compare with the WH-1000XM3 in terms of noise cancelling? Hey, how's it going, bros? My name is Aaron. Welcome back to another video. Now, the WF-1000XM3 earbuds have finally arrived in Singapore. So I swung by a Sony store as fast as I can, just so that I can play around with its features, try the earbuds out for myself. And bros, check this out. I've even got a sampling of the WF-1000XM3's noise cancellation performance in the store. Now, I don't know if what I did in the store was illegal or anything, and honestly, I don't really care, because what I really wanted to do was to compare in the best possible way the noise cancellation performance of the XM3 earbuds to these XM3 headphones, what is regarded as the best noise cancellers in the market right now. Because everyone's gonna ask, why should I get these ones when I can get a pocket-sized one, right? So I took two separate samples, one for the earbuds and another one for the headphones, okay? So that you guys can compare them side by side, A to B. Now, I recommend that you use headphones for these, because you will then be able to hear every single detail, okay? So, here goes.
Noise cancelling. Noise cancelling.
So those were the samples compared side by side. Now, to be honest, I was quite surprised, pleasantly surprised by how much noise the XM3 earbuds was cancelling. It cancels way more noise than the original WF-1000X earbuds, and almost as much noise as the XM3 headphones. So this is something that Sony really has reason to be proud of. Kudos to them for making this possibly the most powerful noise cancelling true wireless earbuds in the market. Now, these samplings also confirm something that we already suspected, and that is that the XM3 headphones can cancel more noise than the 1000XM3 earbuds in terms of the mid-range and upper frequencies, because these have a lot more noise isolation. That though earbuds can be as good as earplugs at passively blocking noise, it's still not going to be the same as having your ears entirely covered by a thick layer of cushion and a lot of hardware in between, leading to better noise isolation and cancellation of the mid and upper registers. So that's all about the noise cancelling, okay? That's all said and done. Now comes the million-dollar question. Do I dig these earbuds after the short amount of time that I spent with them, barely 15 minutes before I had to pass the earbuds to someone else? First impressions, I think they sound really good. Very clean, very clear, great track separation, great mid-range, not so great bass, but that can be easily bumped up in the Sony Headphones Connect app. These earbuds do lean on the more brighter side of things. How do they compare in terms of sound quality to these ones? Well, obviously this has the bass. This also packs the sound staging and the aura that you can get in your music. The earbuds, they don't quite do that. They're in the ear, so they tend to be a little bit more boxy in terms of sound staging. That's fine, because this is the trade-off that you make when you get a pair of earbuds small enough to fit in your pocket. And they are small indeed. For example, I could fit the case in my jeans pocket, which is a big improvement over the original WF-1000X. Also, the earbuds. Well, the earbuds, they may be quite bulky compared to competing products from other brands, but remember, they are noise cancelling, so they've got an extra big battery inside to power the extra circuitry, and they've got more microphones in it as well. What really surprises me is how Sony has managed to keep this a relatively compact and lightweight earbud. And they are very intuitive as well. I have had no problems tapping through my music using the right side touchpad and activating the various levels of noise cancelling using the left touchpad. And the touchpad is clearly demarcated apart from the earbuds. You can be sure that you will not tap the wrong spot on the earbud. That's very important. Now guys, there are some other things about these earbuds that I am dying to cover, but I can't because of the extremely limited amount of time that I spent with them, so I can't really form a conclusion about these things yet. So what will I be talking about in my next video about the XM3 earbuds? I'll be talking about stuff like does it have a great microphone for voice calls? What's its audio to video latency like? Does it have great latency performance despite the fact that it only supports SBC and AAC codec? And finally, do these earbuds have great reliable Bluetooth connectivity? You know, even in crowded places with a lot of competing wireless devices. So these are some of the things that I will be talking about in my next video about the XM3 wireless earbuds. But first, I gotta get my hands on a review unit, man. So, you know, something that I can use for an extended period of time. Anyway, so guys, if you've enjoyed this video, if you thought this video was useful, thought-provoking, life-changing, please punch that like button with a vengeance, share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and remember to ring the bell to join notification squad because I upload new videos every single week, and this is the only way that YouTube will notify you. So if you want to stay tuned for my next video about the XM3, make sure you do this, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you again in the next one.